And welcome back. We're picking where we left off last time in Shadow Empire. We're on round 82. We have 8 decisions awaiting us. And I think we're starting to get all our stuff back together. Though there's some things like, hey, we got asked to do bureaucratic asset improvements, which we don't. So our word score is suffering a little bit. Oof, word score's real down. Not been keeping up with our word.
Roger that.
We'll probably want APCs at some point, don't we? PCs are where? Well, they might not be getting anything, so they might not be on here. Yeah, no, they're not on here. It must just be a truck alternative. Okay, so let's grab them anyway. We'll develop one. Put the best machine gun on it, put the best armor on it, put the best engine on it. We're not going to be building any of them anytime soon, but I'll do that. They're offering to buy industrial capacity. We have it to spare. They're not asking for too much, so we'll give it to them. Ammo. Schedule meeting with the aliens. Okay, do I want to learn their language or do I want to pay them money? Let's go with pay them money.
Roger that.
Get some opinion that way. Okay, solar panels are done. We're working on that truck station. Solar panels kicking next turn, give us some power. Well, we can look it up. What is the solar panel modifier on this planet? It's gonna be under help. %130%. Okay, so that should actually cover most of the power shortfall, if not the entire power shortfall. I think 2,000 troops got delivered to the front. Should still mean that we don't have the center. Oh, apparently we do. Okay. And we'll try to send 2,000 colonists out here if we can. Well, and a couple spare just in case some people are gonna leave. Means that zone will be upgradable. Well, that zone's upgradable already. That one could use a little bit of kick. So send them some colonists as well.
Understood.
Okay, we are getting all the colonists out. That's good to see. That is good to see. Everything's starting to come together. We just need to get all the replacement shipped out. Some of which we can accelerate a little bit just by pulling units back. Because if they're closer to HQ, they'll reinforce faster. Because there'll be less of a cost to get the guys shipped out to them. An embassy back set up, yes. Establish for trade again. Opposing peace.
Roger that.
Failure, but not critical. They're the aliens. Don't necessarily spend what's left of the power on that. Okay, so let's cycle the turn. Keep everything moving. Intern. Looking to be a normal, expected, boring intern, which is what we want to see. Eight decisions, a bunch of decisions. Oh, Ancient Depot will be real good. Get that played.
Roger that.
Try to talk them down.
Roger that.
Did actually succeed. Two of them offering to buy my industrial points. I could sell both of them, so I will accept
Yes, sir.
both of them. I don't actually want commerce. This is Dionysus, so this is our side of the strait. So if it's Dionysus and Collins, we'll accept both. And it is Dionysus and Collins, so we'll accept both going up to 2.
Yes, sir.
And then the auction, I'll do double the minimum bid. Don't know if that's going to be enough.
Roger that.
More personnel delivered. We're now down to 2,300 missing personnel in frontline units that are non-militia. At which point we'll probably want to replace... we got a missing HQ. We got a missing unit. Replace those two. And then we'll probably start to want to reorganize our units into more competent attack orders. So, for example, try to get the... For example, get... what's this one? The third. Get the third back together, get the second back together, get the first back together, that sort of stuff, so they can coordinate a little bit better, their attacks. We got a first guy over here, we got a first guy over here, mixed in with some of the third. Got some of the third over here, some of the second over here, that sort of stuff. Try to get them back organized again. On that note, we'll have the truck station completed, upgrade again, which will help. We did just upgrade both these zones, so before we run out of power, let's upgrade the organic furnaces.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Which is
sir.
going to cost us 600 over 900 metal. And if we can afford it, we should be able to move. Okay, let's upgrade the metal mine.
Yes, sir.
So that's going to cost most of our metal between those three constructions. But upgrading the metal mine, will roughly double the metal output. So we'll go from getting about 50 metal a turn to 100 metal a turn. And then we'll probably come over here and upgrade the recycling facility as well. Reestablish free movement. Attempt to propose peace at the one that's open for peace.
Roger that.
Still failed, but we're moving on it. It'll succeed eventually. Get a Herschel project out. Let's try to get a Herschel project there. Now that we got both of these zones level 2, let's try to level this one up to 2 as well. This one's a little bit less valuable at 2, but we'll work on it. 1,000 colonists in there. And I've got some political power. You are looking a little under the weather.
Standing by for orders.
Oh, I need to play strike card, not, So, give him a bonus. Partial gift. Already has the Metal if memory serves. Oh, I gotta make sure I'm targeting the right guy. We want Cornelius. Cornelius? Yeah, so he already has the metal merit, so we can't give it to him again, which we don't have the political power for it anyway. Official gift, commercial gift. Oh, he's already reserved a commercial gift, so let's hit him with an official gift, which failed, but still gave him some opinion. Then we can give him a bonus as well. No, same possibility of success with official gifts. We'll just official gift him again.
Roger that.
That one succeeded. Okay, so he's much happier. So we should get a little bit better results in that city hex. Yeah, let's cycle the turn. Next turn we'll probably try to stand up the destroyed units. And once that's done, we are working on reorganizing. And once they're reorganized, we'll probably declare war on the rotors down here to get them out of the way. Oh, which reminds me, next turn I should check to see what the prospecting reports are. Because we want to locate more sites where we can do metal mining. We got 20-something thousand metal in the current metal mine, but that mine's not expandable, so when it's empty, it's empty. And to be fair, the low quality on it is one of the reasons we're not making very much metal. It's a quality 1 mine, so it's only making 50-something metal instead of 500. 3 decisions. Housing! So we can now house our citizens to keep them happy. Well, actually no, we discovered it, so we still have to research it, which is not high on the priority.
Yes, sir.
You want to buy industrial power. You only want to buy like half industrial power, so give 2. You want the bureaucratic points to increase. Wonder how that combos with
Aye, aye, sir.
with bureaucratic push. I'll just do a bureaucratic push and see if that applies. I don't think it
Roger
does,
that.
but it does, then we'll complete this turn. It'll be a temporary thing, so I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't.
Roger that.
Oh, and apparently we still have 600 guys that did not get delivered. On the other hand, the 600 guys, like, we got 400 of them, the guy from here, right? So that's why they didn't get delivered, because they're too far off the supply line. In fact, that's 200, that's the full 600. So everyone else has been resupplied, which is good to see. Yeah, let's raise the missing HQ and the missing unit. Reform blank. Reform blank. Okay, we should be good. Everything should complete. Oh, we had a. Oh, because I spent so much of the industrial power. That makes sense. spent too much of my industrial capacity, so I didn't have it for the building. That makes sense. Which I did again. So we'll have, well, yeah, did again. I don't have enough to buy industrial improvised RP. Our food's a bit low, but food's pretty cheap, so I'm tempted to buy a bunch of food. Just to have a stockpile. And then metal's still a bit rare, so we'll pay the premium for the metal. Okay, let's cycle a turn. So on the next turn, if we haven't completed that demand, in which case that means the bureaucratic push doesn't count towards it, we should queue up, start running, we'll start building some more bureaucratic assets. Killed 6 infantry and defense, have 11 decisions. Oh, our word score is doing real bad at this point. We need to actually complete some more words. There's an issue. Actually, I'm looking for demands. Yeah, so it didn't count, so we really do want to do that so we don't dash our word score even more. It's going to make it... The lower our word score, the harder it is to keep people happy. We only need 70, 80-ish more bureaucratic points. Which could mean... Is that going to be... No, that'd only be 50. Bureaucratic office would be enough. Or upgrading 1 to 2, which you could probably pretty easily do. Yeah, so we'll wait a couple turns, we'll wait for some of the stuff to build. Because we got stuff being built. Once that's done, we'll reevaluate how more metal is looking. You want total power over your state, except where bureaucratic, not autocratic, so no. We want meritocracy, so we're gonna tell you no, discipline you. You want meritocracy to hit 81, we'll accept. I wanted to hit 81. It might not hit there, but we'll try.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
You want to buy IP. I want my construction points for building stuff, so we're going to tell you no. And no. Auction for Aphrodite Deep. We do want that one. I'm actually willing to go a little spicy, and we're going to go up to 3k-ish.
Roger that.
New commander for the 4th Infantry, because apparently when the 4th Infantry's HQ did go, we did lose the commander. And we do have a reserve pool guy that is actually a commander. Then we have a high cap guy. We'll probably sold onto the high cap guy for... Well, actually, this guy will probably get pissed off and want to leave because of his anti-government bias, and we like government, but we'll see. I say we like government. I've been trying to do government the entire time, and commerce has just been demanding that I commerce. So I haven't been the most successful with that, but we'll see if we can actually do what I say I'm trying to do. Okay, so we now have this tile completely surrounded by members of the 1st Infantry. So we can free up this one, we can have the full 1st Infantry encircling that pocket. Let's try to free the 3rd, and we'll have the 3rd come over here and free up the 2 4th Light to come help this bit. The 3rd HQ to be somewhere nearby. We'll try to get the 4th HQ to be somewhere nearby. 4th HQ is also the one that needs to march back. Got an infantry from the 2nd that needs to march back. And yeah, we're going to work a little bit on reorg so we can try to get concerted attacks from entire units come in. Have the tank drive up to the front. I may actually attach the tank, probably for the attack on this pocket. So whichever infantry unit gets that attack location, I'll go and attach the tank to it. So we get some better command cycling. Proposed peace.
Roger that.
Still failed. We got a decent number of 8 points. Let's take the Ancient Depot, see what we get. Pheromone Device, that's a good find. So Pheromone Device is a good find because it's plus Charisma. So if we go ahead and place that on our Foreign Affairs guy,
Roger that.
make him better at everything he does. Dopamator is War. That probably wants to be under General, but I'm not sure if we got a valuable General to put that on right now. Probably put on the Tank General whenever we get a Tank General. Okay, so with the Pheromone Device on, we're much more likely to succeed on these rolls. Still probably going to fail fairly frequently, but we'll hold on the last proposed piece. The one we did propose piece on first is more likely to succeed now. I'd like to have another proposed piece for that. Let's deploy our commercial projects and zoos.
Yes, sir.
Try to build up the
Yes, sir.
culture in these zones. So I think it's education and entertainment. So if we could come in here with some security, we'd get a big boost. Oh, your happiness is low. Can we get that fixed? And that's leaders. Nadia.
Roger that.
Okay, that's acceptable. What's the rest of our reputation or relations looking like? Command of the 1st Secretary.
Roger that.
Failed on the Secretary, of course. That's some bonuses we can hand out. So we can get a bonus on the Secretary. Then bonus on the Commander of the 1st.
Roger that.
Yep. Okay, well, I think everything else is still going decently well. Now we got another militia unit we can deploy. Do we have the strategic capacity? We do. So we get you down and you down closer to the pocket. We got a truck unit we can bring down. Non-strategic to deploy that though. And then if we can, put the colonist here.
Understood.
We're gonna slowly go around and try to upgrade all our zones to 2. As Quiddle Power allows us. And yeah, after a quick reorganizing, we should be in a position to quickly destroy these 2 pockets, hopefully. I'm actually looking at the number in the pockets. We got 2 units there, we got like 6 here. So we should probably bring the tanks down to deal with them. So attach it to the 3rd. No, the 1st. Attach it to the 1st. First HQ zone is position as well. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly the 4th on that one. But yeah, let's cycle the turn. We'll get back to positioning guys on the following turn. Yep, we can see. I think we'd lost a little bit of territory to squids there, and our, well, I suppose vaguely friendly major just did a naval landing on the squids. Suffer no losses nor made in kills. We have 8 decisions. We did win the bid with through the 3K bid, so we now have 3 of those shares. And then I want to attach you to the 1st. And we'll also attach the Galactic Republic infantry to the 1st. So that'll give them a better command bonus while going into that battle. Got a question from the chat and Twitch. What shares are what dividend those shares are paying? Okay, so there's a total of 10 shares. Dividends paying, is that 736 per dividend, or? Possibly. This round, the MGH paid... Okay, so that's what they paid this round to everyone. So we got 30% of that, I think. Check that by going to our treasury. Yeah, we got 490 credits. Not going to do the mental math there on how much that was worth, but 3 shares there gave us 490. We want government, so we'll accept that we're going to get some heart as a penalty for this government.
Yes, sir.
Roger that.
Affirmative.
Minor worker
Yes,
strike,
sir.
yeah. I don't want to sell you IP. I want the industrial power for myself right now. So nope.
Roger that.
And nope.
Yes, sir.
You want to give someone a raise. Okay, we'll accept because we want government points. You always turn around and piss them off by lowering it later. I'll buy the ammo. Probably getting up on the point where I should stop buying the ammo just because we don't. Because we're probably going to want to fight them soon. but for the moment, taking the ammo is fine. Okay, so we should have the second ready to go, circling this portion of the line. The first probably wants about one more turn to get into position. Because we need to do some swapping with the third. Oh no, the third and the fourth need about one more turn to get properly into position. Then we should be ready to actually contemplate declaring war on Zembrus territory here. We got pretty good relations with Zembrus territory. Because the nomads, we can't integrate them without fighting them. So we'll probably try to actually do a minor war this time, because we don't take the opinion hit across all our zones. One thing we can check, or I should check before we do start, is... Oh, no, the easier way to check is actually going to be... models. How many guards do we still have? Nearly 6,000, 7,000-ish guards, which are the original OG units. Can we do a mass upgrade on all building to the SHQ? Yes.
Affirmative.
Don't think that was all of them. Yeah, 700 didn't get upgraded, but that's close enough. I can live with that. I'll figure out the 700 for a while. And all our construction finished. So with our metal, the next thing we're going to do is hoping that we got enough power after all.
Yes,
I'm going to
sir.
do a bureaucratic upgrade so we can complete that demand, which requires to get about 100 more bureaucratic points. And let's try to play a place track card on you to get happier again. Sure, we'll hit him with the order merit. Personnel, relations, who's grumpy? Grumpiest is the director of the Military Research Council. So we can hit you with a strat card for boosting your opinion. Let's give you a bonus. Okay, it didn't really work very well, but we tried. Yeah, and as the one of the Twitchers is saying, that is a decent return, and that is vaguely a decent return. To be fair, one of the reasons I've been trying to get dividends specifically with that one is that's the one that kind of controls the oceans right off my coastline. So that I sort of get a refund on all the transit contracts and stuff that I need to do my supply lines. So I think actually right now it's paying me more per... Well, I don't know if we're getting a dividend every turn, but it's paying me a decent amount to offset the cost of the transit line, basically. Steel Land, round 87, we have 7 decisions. Yeah, you get into position, which frees up you, which doesn't quite have the range to get walked into position yet. We can kind of cover by doing something like that. I don't think I can attach militia units to HQs. Yeah, no. Otherwise I'd attach some of the motorized units from the militia to the HQs. Steel. No, you're not increasing your tax rate. I raised it. If anything, I'd turn around and raise it more. They want to recruit population. I don't really want enforcement, so I'm just gonna give them the mind, even though we don't really want mind either. You want to buy my? Oh no, you're recruiting more population. You want my industrial power? I'm gonna say no. You want my industrial power? I'm gonna say no. I think I'm gonna go with that's not quite the moment we're gonna get the government bonus. You want government to be high, but not always easy to do. And yeah, one last time we'll probably take the ammo.
Roger that. Roger that.
Do you want to do the minor war? Do the minor war on these guys? Yeah, let's go ahead and declare that this turn. We'll see if they will attack us over the end. Because I did minor war instead of just ordering an attack, we get some fist, but we don't get any opinion loss, I believe, with the cities. Maybe wrong with that? Yeah, it doesn't look like we lost any due to declaring that war. Or at least if it is, it's not showing it properly in the tooltip. Oh, and colonists. Let's give you your colonists.
Understood.
Alright, the next turn we'll start attacking. We got some decent odds this turn, but we'll see if they poke us over the end turn. If not, we'll try to clear the two smaller pockets beginning next. Okay, and they did an attempt to break out, and they did successfully break out. Arguably, we killed better than we took, but we did take some losses there. Basically, did a breakout over through the motorized unit. We got water soil recomposition. Granted, we didn't really want water soil recomposition. We're trying to get down to metal soil filtration, right? So, we'll probably finish up on heavy industry next. Don't really have the metal to run it, but I will want it eventually. And this is, we're probably looking for discovery, right? Yeah, let's balance back towards the 50-50 on this. On this one.
Yes, sir.
And we're already 50-50 on the Eco Council, I think. Well, functionally 50-50, but actually 20-20-20-20-20 because it's 5 different things for Eco, but...
Affirmative.
Zone decision. Oh, if we can do merit, we'll do merit. We're gonna fail, but we'll try.
Order received.
We'll take the danger in exchange for more merit. We did have a quest to get a certain amount of merit, so hopefully we'll stay above 81 so we can complete the quest.
Order received.
We'll let you take the population.
We need more firepower, sir. Let's go. Mission successful.
Okay, not quite going according to plan, but that'll work for the moment to stall their breakout. So I ended up having to pull in some forces from the third, and the third and fourth working together were able to push the guy back into the pocket. Otherwise, we basically just traded a hex for a hex, which is fine. We want to do some replacement recruiting. And then let's try to clear the pocket. So this one first. Tank unit go in.
Let's go. Operation successful.
Operation successful. Then the same over here. Motorized infantry go in.
Mission accomplished.
And then if we got the action points, and we don't quite have the action points to do a proper redeploy as I would like. What I'm going to want to do is we're going to want to break into that hex and then press down. So we'll probably use the second and the first to do the break in, and then probably moving like the second into here. And then second and first will collapse the rest of the pocket. That will also, as we march north, we'll be able to free up the fourth to help guard the northern portion of the line. And yeah, other than the bit where they did a little bit of breaking out here, everything went perfectly. Everything other than that little bit went perfectly. Bureaucratic office is doing its thing with expanding. When that's done, we should finish that quest as well. Should hopefully start to get our poor word score recovering.
Understood.
So we'll check in a couple turns, see if we can complete that. And we'll see if we complete merit, hopefully over the center. And yeah, I'm looking at the time, we're running a little longer than I should be, but I think I'm going to finish up this short war with the minor power before we end the stream. And then probably the beginning next stream, we'll be dealing with the last major nomad on the island. Squid's trying to break out. Squid's failing their breakout. Quite a few squids in that pocket, to be fair. We discovered the concept of bazooka. Number of leaders in our service go up or grab bureaucratic power. We're already working on bureaucratic power. But leaders is also just really easy to do, right? So I might come back to that decision in a moment. Might as well develop the bazooka. At some point we'll want some bazooka troops. Zone decisions. Misbehavior. No, forbid the trade of intoxicating substances. We like government.
Yes, sir.
We'll let them recruit Bob. They're offering an advisor. I'm not paying 5,000 for an advisor, so no thank you.
Copy that.
How many leaders do I have? I have 21. So I can go up to 24, which would be recruit 3 leaders, which isn't a bad thing. Or I could try for 690 on the BP. Which we're either about to get, or it's going to be really real painful to get. So we just jumped from something that should be providing 50 to providing 200. So if it provides the 200, we're done. Well, that'll just do it. So I'll take the risk that we're not going to complete it. But if we complete it, then we complete it. So we're seeing government is on the rise, which is what we want. Seeing that our meritocracy dropped to 80, which probably means that to not complete the demand for meritocracy, and no, we are 1 short on the demand for meritocracy, which is somewhat annoying. Alright, next turn we're going to start the attack into this hex. And if we got the initiative after that attack being successful, then we'll try to take this hex out. Well, let's take the corp tech.
Affirmative.
They just completed housing for us. Okay. Sipping some tea as the end turn rolls over. Okay, they attempt to break out. We didn't really have anyone in that hex, so the breakout being as successful as it was is not surprising. Additional accident is not great. Apparently we got offered an alliance from one of the maritime trading houses. And okay, yeah, so we did get our bureaucratic power where we want it to. Completes 2 of our missions, helping our word score recover a bit. We're now up to Shifty. Okay, we're basically going to repeat what we were planning on doing with this hex instead. So, we want all of the first, second, and basically all of the first and the second that can attack this hex. Let's not attack with. Well, we'll have one of them come in, but let's not attack otherwise with the. I think it's the third.
Yes, sir. We're going in. Mission accomplished.
And then we'll quickly pocket destroy these guys that we got pocketed down here.
Let's go.
At least try to. Success might not be guaranteed.
Negative to breach.
If we can, try to get
Going in.
pocket gap open bigger.
Mission successful.
Try a follow-up
Going
on
in.
trying to crush this pocket, because we just chased most of these guys have already moved, right? So they're not necessarily in the best of positions. But neither of our guys, so that's kind of going to be trouble here.
Get out.
Okay, well, we fared better. We only lost 2 subunits, so they're 19. You want to take a candidate? I'll accept. Zone decision. So, industrial accident, yes. I want to minimize the damage. We failed.
Order received.
We'll let them
Yes,
recruit
sir.
through recruiting. Proposing an alliance. So, a bunch of little power, gain commerce. Exchange for putting our MT leaders in a significant percentage of your government director and SQ slots offer you very advantageous contract positions. I'm gonna go with maybe next turn so we can gain some government. We'll see how many times that will actually cycle. If we can just boost government that way, that'll be an interesting choice.
Yes, sir.
These are some of our level 1s upgrading to 2s, which we'll accept. It'll make them a little less happy from a government worker standpoint, because we don't have the culture in them yet. But we got the political power to spend, so it'll be fun.
Understood.
Okay, so if everything keeps going according to plan, or roughly according to plan, we will deal with the voters at the beginning, during next turn. Oh no, I want miners. Propose peace.
Roger that.
Peace proposal accepted.
Roger that.
Oof, critical failure.
Roger that.
Another critical failure. Can we get these guys client stated for protectorate? Maybe. Let's do a shadow diplomat and try. So, counselor. There you are.
Roger that. Roger that.
4 short of not critically failing. We'll
Roger that.
raise their opinion a bit with the pledge of friendship. Plea of friendship, or whatever it is. They got reasonable opinion with us. Okay. Okay, let's cycle the turn. We'll go finish the war, and then we'll probably finish the stream up after the war is done. we go. Steel Land, round 91. We have 7 decisions awaiting us. I'm going to basically deal with the decisions, and then I'm going to fight the 2 units and probably call it for there.
Yes,
Give it
sir.
to the demands.
Order received.
We're fine with them recruiting
Understood.
population off of us. Yeah, we'll take the democracy down, that's fine. No, we don't want to go up to zone level 3s yet, I think.
Roger that.
We'll hold off a bit. I'm actually going to say no at this point. We don't need more opinion bonus with the nomad traders.
Roger that.
You can see we lose 15 opinion with the nomads. Because we're getting close to the point where we're going to actually attack the nomads. So at this point, I don't want commerce up. I don't really want don't really want our enforcement up either, but that has to happen at some point, so that's fine.
Move out.
Oh, do we not have the firepower to take the Hex?
Get out.
Do not have the firepower to take the Hex. I didn't actually commit full firepower because I was hoping to drive it off the other one. Though I think we will take the other one. They weren't in the best of positions on the last turn we tried.
We need more firepower,
Oh,
sir.
and even they held. Okay, I'll do one more turn because I think these hexes will fall if we keep pushing. Into the Foreign Affairs Counselor.
Roger that.
Oh, and I'm only going to be able to offer... Well, actually, no, I'll be able to offer both predictions.
Roger that.
Failure, kind of expected, but plausibly that it wouldn't fail.
Roger that.
Did I not Foreign Affairs... or should I have done the right guy? No, he's been shadow diplomated. I... No, I must have screwed up the math, and it's not quite as favorable as I thought it was. Because he would only roll 303 at most, which isn't enough.
Roger that.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't get any options for more bureaucratic, more meritocracy, so we still don't have meritocracy 81, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, let's cycle the turn, and we'll try to close those pockets out. Yeah, if the squids weren't in the marshes, we'd probably send the couple of tanks we have up there after them. Round 92, we have 9 decisions awaiting us, one of which is probably what to do with a response to the waste disposal incident. No subsidy. Stand national budget. We're not ready for that. Waste disposal, yes, you have full support. You can have the people. I'm not gonna piss off the leaders because we don't actually want commerce to go up. And we're gonna favor the government gain.
Roger that.
Okay, now replenishments did actually make it to the front. Oh, we ran out of ammo. All things to run out of. All got shipped to the troops last turn. Well, over the end turn.
Affirmative.
So hopefully they have enough to finish the war.
Let's go.
Oh, well, the answer appears to be no.
Negative to breach.
Negative to breach.
Let's go. Mission successful.
Okay, I'm not going to go one more turn. At this point, it should be obvious that we're going to win the war. Because at this point, we now have what's basically going to be 3 full brigades attacking what appears to be, from a reconnaissance standpoint, 3 brigades. Or 3... Yeah, 3 full brigades attacking 3 brigades, basically. So it's militia brigades on their end, it's professional brigades on ours. So that shouldn't be a problem for our units to deal with. This is I've already let this part go on far too long if I'm trying to keep these to 30-40 minutes. So this is where we're going to go ahead and end the stream. We went from in this stream we went from not being on the proverbial podium as far as victory overview goes to we're now officially on the podium. We're the 3rd strongest nation. We went from accidentally breaking our logistics chain due to setting up a maritime contract, shipping from this port right here to this makeshift port over here, to getting that fixed finally. We're still not really quite getting the level of metal we want because we only really have 1 metal mine and 1 ruin to recycle from, but we are getting some metal now, which is shoring up the main deficits in our stuff. And in theory, it means we could probably upgrade the logistics more. Probably coming up on time to actually upgrade our actual foot troops. We've, at this point, pretty much gotten rid of all our existing old guard first generation infantry. We're now on the 2nd generation one. Their field testing is starting to hit pretty good levels, so it's probably about time to go from carbines and virosuits up to DOS weapons and combat armor, which is going to be the same sort of quality upgrade as going from what we're now on from the select throwers that we're using before. So we should see the professional army get significantly better in the upcoming couple turns. Well, in the next stream. And yeah, everything's starting to come together. We're working on trying to diplomatize in some more miners. And then we're going to have to learn... Well, either we're going to have to learn how to do naval invasions once we put down the 2... the rotors and the rotors and the nomads here, or we're gonna have to go ahead and declare war on the Braziers commune, who are quite friendly with us, but they're also on the podium, so there's some point we're gonna have to probably deal with them if we're gonna want to win the game. And they're probably the one that makes the most sense to attack if we didn't want to learn aggressively how to do naval invasions, because, well, we've already basically got one of their cities automatically encircled because of how the nomads played with them. We got another very vulnerable city here. I think that's probably a port and not a city. That might be a city. And then there's a major city down here. And then their capital is actually on an island, so to win that war, we would have to figure out how to do naval invasion, but we can definitely take some major prizes of having to do naval invasion. So everything's looking great. This has been a great stream. As much as there's been a frustration in the middle of the stream, it's been a great stream. So until the next part, or the next stream, so the next part, if you're watching on YouTube, it should be tomorrow, because I'll probably get around to recording the next stream before the next part, or before tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, the next stream should be in 4 days. Well, the next Shadow Empire stream will be in 4 days. I tend to alternate between 4 different games, so I don't burn out in any one game. So the Shadow Empires will be back up again in 4 days. Which I believe if you're watching on YouTube should probably have been the night before. So if you don't have the patience to wait for the next one for tomorrow, and you're watching on YouTube, you can probably hop over to Twitch and watch the old VOD. So with that, wish you all the best of luck and a good time until the next part or the next stream, depending upon what you're watching. Catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.